would suck to have started my morning that way. All right, let's get my pie station ready. Is this thing on shuffle? This thing is supposed to be on shuffle. There we go. Cool. Hey, hello. Holly, hi. We're gonna move some things over because we're making pie doughs today because I'm out of pie dough. And I like to batch make pie dough because making pie dough and filling and pies at the same day, that's too much. Ooh, that's my coffee maker. Vixen, how am I feeling? Feeling pretty good. What's going on? Waiting to snow in Boston. Let's put you like away from the crazy coffee maker. Okay, I've got this thing on my like big camera setup, and it's super heavy. There we go. Hopefully you guys are more sturdy now. Good morning. What pie are we making today? We are not making any pie. I don't have the strength, the mental fortitude, to actually go do a start to finish pie dough to pie thing. So what I like to do is I like to batch make all my crust. How much rice is in here? Not that much. We're going to just put this into a bowl. Alright. Put it into a Tupperware. I don't have any of that either. Okay, we are going to empty the dishwasher. Because I'm out of everything. Okay. God, I need coffee. What a wild night. TikTok, RIP. TikTok is gone. -3 degrees in Denver. Just wondering if you've made pan de sal. I have not made pan de sal. You know what makes really good pan de sal is oh my god. I can see her face. I can see her boyfriend. Janelle makes amazing pan de sal. She's actually just an amazing baker in general. It is a toasty 16 degrees Fahrenheit right now. And for those in Celsius, I'm gonna guess 16 degrees Fahrenheit is negative. I want to say -6. I want to say -6. What is 16 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius? -8.89. That's not bad. -8.89. Because I know once you get like, negatives get weird as go down. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. I think I need let's baking powder. We don't need that. Cornstarch. We don't need that either. Where is? Am I out of AP flour? I might be. Down here, I've got plenty in the basement, though. Look at this, like, this absolute tiniest bag of, this is like 2 crusts. 2 pies worth of crust. Exhaust hood is beautiful, thank you. Same temperature here. When you make apple pie using Michigan apples, do you use grains of paradise? That's an interesting ad. I never thought to. I've never actually made an apple pie before. I am I am a beginner. I'm an amateur pie baker, and I've been a chef for a very long time, but I never ever had to make pies. And I decided this year that I'm going to be good at pie. So we are on this journey together. You know what? There are people who are. Thank you, Holly, for handling the adolescent male energy that seems to be so prevalent on YouTube. I don't understand what the deal is. Like, it's giving like literal teenage boy. And no offense to any of the people, the actual behaved and normal acting teenage boys out there, but get the rest of y'all. It's crazy. One of the first cooking channels I followed because of your format. Thanks for your content. You're welcome, and I'm still here, and I plan on being here for a very long time. Well, hopefully not too long. Not too long. That sounds exhausting. Uh, my sisters are chefs and cook me a nice dinner and bring it to me. That's lovely. They must be. They must love you very much. I have all the ingredients waiting as I was planning to make pie dough today. Keep everything cold and the crust will be fine. True, true. This is why I designed this to be a baking station when I built this kitchen. We have here a window that overlooks. You see how it's cold out there, and it's designed so that the cold air from that window will come down over this black stone countertop, and it gets sucked into the basement over there. So there is constant. When I open this window, it'll be freaking cold. So the pie dough is so cold that it's actually can get so kind of hard to in this temperature it gets a little hard to manage. But I need some coffee to start. I need coffee, and I need to empty the dishwasher first, because this is a hangout as well. 101 people on live. What are y'all doing? Kevin, yes, Kevin, it always is. Just made a bacon jam grilled cheese. That sounds amazing. I love a good grilled cheese. Trying to get enough energy to make some tea. I love tea. I start my day with like 2 cups of coffee, I would say, and then I just switch to. I'm not dumb. This is a sugar bowl. I'm not putting this into my coffee, but yeah. But the rest of the day that I just like make pots and pots of black tea that I make like a milk tea with. This is sugar-free allulose sweetener. I make it with lots of that because I like sweet milk tea, but I can't have too much sugar. I just dump some on my pie mat. Fuck. Whatever. It can go. We can. Our first pie dough can be a little sweeter. I want to make some spiced pie dough. I want to make like a 5-spice pie dough, and then I want to make. I have this blend that I call apple spice. It was like my own personal answer to pumpkin spice. And before I start trying to make apple pies, I want to make an apple spice pie dough. It's got no sugar in it, but it's got like a bunch of spices that I think make apples taste good, like ginger, cinnamon, cardamom, nutmeg, a little bit of black pepper, that kind of stuff. Do I use any non-stick pots? I do. I use these guys. These are Demeyer ceramic non-sticks. Pumpkin spice is a lie. It literally has no pumpkins in it. That is correct. It is pumpkin spice is just was literally invented by Starbucks, and it was their answer to pumpkin pie spice. Although my friends own a cafe in Detroit called Anthology Coffee, and they actually in their pumpkin spice they make the best. I don't drink pumpkin spice lattes. I drink their pumpkin spice lattes because they literally slow cook pumpkin in spice for like 24 hours, and then like they extract the syrup that comes from that, and they put that in the coffee, and it is amazing. The pumpkin spice at Anthology Coffee, you would get into it. I'm back at the gym working with boxes, pad work. I made apple cranberry pie the other day and an apple saffron pie. Ooh, that sounds so good. That sounds so good. All right. So, first of all, oh, there it is. I think this is the apple spice. Yes. The problem with the apple spice is that I think I put a little bit too much cardamom in here, so it's a little cooling. So putting it in the spice with the butter should make it good. And I want to use a 5-spice pie crust for the 5-spice pie crust I will use for the chocolate pie that I eventually want to make. Okay, let me just put this over here. Thank you, Holly. All right. First thing I need is oh, that's right. We are also putting the dishes away. So let me do this real quick because I need a bunch of stuff. This did not. Let's go back there. Very unprepared this morning, but you know what? Fuck it. It's the weekend for me too. So I'm surprised my dogs haven't come here. It's very cold. I'm sure my dogs just don't feel the need to leave bed today unless it's to poop or to eat. They can tell when it's a cold one. Oh, we should do that. We should put sweaters on the pit. Vote. We're gonna take it to a vote. How many of you think I should stop everything and put chunky sweaters on my pit bulls? We can put a pause on the pie, and we could put sweaters. We can put clothes on my dogs. Yes. Sweater time. Okay, cool. I will be right back. I'm gonna go get sweaters. And then I'm gonna call my dogs, and then we're gonna put them in the sweaters. but I'm not gonna bring you up into the room with me because my room's a mess. Hold that thought. All right. Today, in Pitbull fashion, we have a chunky sherbet hoodie that we will give to Boba. And then for Mochi, we have teddy bear pajamas. I think you guys will be happy with this selection. All right, come here. I love that they also like low key love this. Pit bulls like have no sense of shame or pride if something like makes them just slightly warmer. Hi, baby. Hello. Oh, okay. Do you just love like the attention that you're getting right now? You're like I'm happy to just be included. Here we go. Come here. Boba, I heard you run away. Here we go. Excuse me, baby. Oh, look at this. Who's such a handsome girl? The very idea people are like scared of you and think you're ferocious. You're ferocious with a W. You're ferocious. There we go. All right. Well, here's thing one. There we go. Oh, look at her. Boba. Oh, don't you look so cozy? Who's so cozy? Come here, Boba. You're the one that's actually. She will actually like go inside a fireplace. There we go. It's so much better. Oh, you bet you. Yes. All right. For this, you guys get tweets. You get treats. Boba, sit. Cheese tax. All right, let me get some cheese. Oh, don't do that. There we go. All right. Cheese. Great cheese. Aha. There we go. What have we got here? We've got Damn. All right. All I've got left is like some good shit that I forgot that I had from a party. So okay. So come here. Come here. All right. Today's selection is this Murray's. It's from a place called murrayscheese.com. Their slogan is "We know cheese." At $20 a pound, this Ray Paneer Gouda has been aged for a full year. It is pasteurized. It's made of pasteurized cow's milk, and yeah, it's got this. It smells really good. I can smell it through the plastic. So that is what you're getting today. That is today's cheese tax, and apparently the tax is high. We perhaps maybe live in Canada. I wish we did. Come on, up. Sit. Yes, good girl. Speak. Yeah, speak. Speak. Oh, good girls. Good girl. Oh, sorry. There you go. All right. All right. Sit pretty. Oh, go sit pretty. Sit pretty. Sit pretty. Sit pretty. Go. Yeah, there you go. Good girl. Slowly, okay? Slowly, like a lady, like a lady. Good girl. That's it. All right. Do you know any other tricks? Down. Yes. Down. Sit. Okay, that's good. That's good. All right. There you go. There you go. All right. Maybe I'm gonna have a piece. But this is good. Oh, I'd sit pretty for that too. Shit. Delightful. All right. That was our little interlude today. I still have to put away my dishes. Your cat is sitting on the yoga mat instead of the floor. My dogs like yoga mats too. And I think they've seen me do yoga on my yoga mat because they do always seem to like go into downward dog. I think Amazon is here. You ever like forget? I'm pretty sure this is clean. Let me see what that is. I think that's just Amazon, but like I don't want to face them, so I'll just wait till they drop off the package and then I'll pick it up. I also like don't want to accidentally end up on their delivery picture. In the name of today, the name of today's show is Pies with Pups. They're always here. What does your puppy have? Wait, does your puppy have the pajamas? Yes, they have that. They have them pajamas. Introverted? No, I just like have this fear of like accidentally being in the delivery picture. I don't know why. It's not a fear. But yeah, they are in pajamas. Puppies in pajamas. We are going to just load up the rest of this. We're going to run that under the pot setting. That won't work. There we go. All right. Cool. Just do a pup segment on. There they are. Hi. Yeah. I'd be hanging out too if I knew that this was where the like aged Gouda was at. Be right back. Be right back. Oh, that's what we got here. Ah, good girls. Good girls. Those came in. Baby Yoda puppies. What's this? Surgical tape. Mini stickers. Okay, not realizing that I should have just bought this. This is like tape for my lavalier mic when I do like videos and I have to use like good sound and stuff. I just like tape a little microphone in my cleavage here, and it just picks up the sound there without showing off too much microphone. Jerky! Well, I can't. Pretty much how I function. Not good. Well, I mean, you know, it's high in salt, but it's such an easy source of protein. I eat so much beef jerky. All right, book on pie by Emily. Erin, God damn it, not Emily. Erin McDowell. Emily McDowell is an author. Well, so is Erin, but like I think Emily McDowell's a fiction writer. All right, golden cheese pie, all butter pie, pâté brisé. All right, I kind of know. Where is it? It's all butter pie dough. Here we go. 150 grams of all-purpose flour. 1 gram of fine sea salt. It's just a pinch. Ice water, more as needed. 60 grams. Easy, easy, easy. So let's bring this guy over here. We love a kitchen scale. Is it dark in the video, or is that just my phone? Grams, European book? No, we're just baking. So when we bake, we do grams because we need to. But she does do like cups and stuff, but it's just better whenever you're working with amounts for baking to just use grams. It's a little dark. I can fix that. Oh, it's a little dark because this, my, I thought it was a little dark too. Here. Salt. Here. We got salt up there too. I might have to end up putting on a sweater if I open this window though. Right, life is just easier when you have everything nice and set up when it comes to baking, which is one of the most annoying parts of baking. All-purpose flour. Don't accidentally use the bread flour. That would be bad. Getting audio lag? Oh no, that's not good. How about... Is the audio like messed up? Let me know. Sounds fine to you. Okay, cool. As long as it's okay to like most people. Or I should say, as long as it's not me. All right, flour, water, ice water. Butter. We need butter. We need very cold butter. Ooh, oh, that's cold. Ooh, my goodness. Yes, we'll just keep that open a crack. All right. Oh. Okay, 27. Prepare the dough. Wait, I can turn this down. There we go. I just opened TikTok. It's all Canadians asking who's left like the Rapture. That's so funny. Oh my god. That's amazing. Am I using Kerrygold? I am not. But I'm using Plugra. That is just way too cold for me to keep doing it that way. So, how many grams of butter though do I need? This is 113 grams cold unsalted butter. 113 grams. All right, cool. We'll do that first. They kicked us. You know what? They totally did, and that sucks. I think I'm gonna have to put you guys farther away so you can see what's going on here. I can put this over here instead. Put the book down there so it's not so high. There we go. That's good. I feel like that's a pretty good angle. 4 ounces, 8 tablespoons, half-inch cubes. How many tablespoons? 8. This is a terrible place to put the measurement guy. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's this thing is like half. 112, 100. Come on, give me a. 108 grams. We're close. We needed 112, right? 113? 113. That's fine. Half-inch cubes. I remember how this went is that the cubes had to be, first of all, cold. So we're gonna put this back to chill because my hands run warm. I tend to run quite a little warm. I guess we are just leaving this open. I might have to get a sweater or a jacket. And then how much flour? 150 grams of flour. Ah, 148. 50. There we go. Exactly. 150 grams of flour, and in this I'm going to add just a teaspoon. Where is it? Where's my teaspoon? We're going to do a pinch of salt and a teaspoon of apple spice. We'll try 2 on the next one and then we'll label it to see how much it actually needs. But I think that is all we need for now. Now we're going to squish the butter. I think that's what we do, yeah. Coral butter. That's what it was. I remember that. Okay, I remember this. All right, we're just like taking the butter and we're putting it in the flour and then we are squishing that butter into discs. The flour will make it so that the butter doesn't stick, but we want flakes. We want like flakes and layers and flats, scales. Let's call them scales. Scales of butter, all up in here, and that will help us produce the flaky crust that we love so much. And this smells already amazing with my apple pie spice. I love your counter space. Oh, this is only like a fraction of what I have. If you've never seen my kitchen before, you're gonna love the rest of it. No yeast in pie dough. That is correct. We're not trying to make pie dough rise like bread. What yeast does, yeast eats sugar and farts. So yeast is a living thing. And what yeast does when you make it into bread is that it eats sugar, and I think it does digest some of the starch, turns into alcohol, and farts out, it farts out carbon dioxide, and that creates bubbles in bread, and that's why you get like bread with like bubbles in it and fluffy stuff like that. That's what yeast does. And since we don't want that in pie dough, you don't want fluffy pie dough, you want flaky pie dough. And so the difference is yeast creates bubbles, butter creates flakes. It like micro fries pieces of flour and water and dough, which is dough is flour and water. It micro fries these like little bits and it separates them from each other, and that's how you get a flaky crust. Which is important that we get a lot of like flakes up in here. And it's really important to keep it cold enough that the butter does not start melting and mixing with the flour, because butter's got water in it. This is plus gras. It's a European style butter, which means that it's got more fat in it than water. American butter has more water, which makes it a little dicey to make pies with. Put this back up here while I measure out my water. Which is why we use ice water. Speaking of which, 60 grams of ice water plus more is needed. How many cups is that? 60 grams, quarter cup. That's not that much at all. I could use this tiny thing. Put this in. I feel like this is also, yeah. We can do this first. Fill this up to a quarter cup. Just so I have my baseline and the rest as needed. Keep that cold too. Metal bowls are great because they get cold so fast and they just chill up. So now we just make the well with a quarter cup of flour or a quarter cup of water. Starting off with this, and then we'll use more if we need. but not going too, like, you're not trying to manhandle it too much. Flour takes time, and it takes its time. Like, flour drinks slowly, is what I learned. And so you start to get shaggy and craggly, and even if you just about left it here, the flour will get more wet. That was a lot. Oops. That's not what I meant. My dog heard oops and she was like, oh, me. My turn. Clean up. I'm gonna give it some time because I've got warm hands. How are we doing here? What are you guys up to? Oh. What are your feelings by measuring by grams? It makes it more easy, I guess. It makes it easier because you know the exact amount, and having the exact amount is always helpful. This is pretty much it. Just a touch more. There we go. And now I'm gonna grab a bag. I'm gonna grab a bunch. Boba, don't touch the pie. Go. Oh, honey, thank you so much for the tip. Sorry I wasn't here to... Let me like this real quick. You got a question attached to that? Of course I'll answer it. There we go. And there we have the first of our apple pie spice dough experiment. Of course, we shall be putting that in the vacuum sealer to get full hydration in only a matter of minutes. But I'm not too concerned about that. Do that immediately. I'll wait till the rest of the doughs are done. This one is all I like doing this because like you can just put it in the freezer. Put this in the fridge first. Put it in the fridge like this so it doesn't dry out. Next, another one. We're gonna make another one. We're gonna make a bunch. Because if I'm gonna make a mess, I might as well make it worthwhile, right? And we're gonna do this for a minute, so hang out, get comfortable. This is what we're doing today on this live. And I like to repeat, like, when it comes to like using a new or learning a new skill, repetitive motions are extremely helpful. And so the more opportunity you have to like keep doing something over and over again, the better at it you get. I would like to get to the point, this one we're gonna do 2 teaspoons of apple pie spice. See where that gets you. Oh, this wind is cold. Ugh. Ugh. All right, we're almost done. We're okay, we're fine. I will be closing this in a bit, but let's chill that flour and we will. Whew. Okay. I already know this is a few grams over, but that'll be fine. But as I was saying, when it comes to learning a new skill, it is always helpful to just like keep repeating motions. I think it takes 100 repetitions to develop, well, no, that's develop habits. Maybe it's the same with developing like sensory memory, who knows? What we got here? All right, squishing the butter. This is actually a fun, making these little flake things. First of all, flour just feels nice. The softness of flour feels nice, I should say. I do feel like squeezing frozen butter is like some kind of training for grip strength though. Might help me out when I go to the gym later. Which today is back day at the gym. I'm excited for that because back day is one of my favorite days. Man, adding spice to your flour though, it smells amazing. When we get, hopefully we can get on. I think I do. I don't remember how many grams of water I need. I know it's a 1/4 cup though. I think it was like 150 grams of flour, 113 grams of butter, pinch of salt, spice as needed, and how many grams of water? It's not even on that right page. How do you work out? I squeeze butter and knead dough. Have you ever, okay, like it's a joke, but have you ever like shaking hands with somebody who makes pasta for a living, Nona can kick your ass. Like she will squeeze. Ooh. Don't ever mess with somebody who makes pasta. They got that forearm strength. Okay, here we go. We are close. This part does take a little while, but it is lovely. You definitely don't want to accidentally leave cubes in there. All right, we're gonna let this chill a little bit. I do have to wash my windows after doing this. All right, how many? Measure out our water while we wait. 60 grams of water, quarter cup of ice water, with plus more. That's this. Starting point. Plus a little more as needed. Just wash my hands a little bit so I can blow my nose, wash my hands. Ooh, feels warm water, feels nice. I'm going to do this so I don't keep messing up my amazing, beautiful book. Where's my pen? Pen. Let's get it all on one page. Flour, 150 grams of flour, 113 grams. Butter, 60 grams water. Salt, pinch. Plus spice as needed. That's my okay. So now we can move you over here. Drusilla, thank you so much. Good to see you again. Did you see the mushroom tutorial? That one was vegetarian. Would have been vegan if I used vegan butter. Everybody thank Drusilla for her support of the channel, please. Because she has been a great patron of mine. And we appreciate her very much. Thank you. Amazing. Like and heart. All right, we've got another one here. So this has 2 tablespoons, and I will post on my members channel, my members page, the recipe for my apple pie spice. I won't post Erin's recipe for her butter crust because obviously that is her property, and we don't steal recipes on this channel. We just make our own. So I will give you the recipe for this. apple pie spice. It is a mix of, what is in here? God, it's been a while since I made this. Cinnamon, ginger, cardamom, nutmeg. There's more in here. Possibly a slight touch of Szechuan peppercorns. But yeah, I have it written down somewhere in this house, and I will share that. Time to mix. Starting off with this. Oh no! I need that. That was an actual butter thing. Different. It is different. It is a spice mix that is designed to make apples taste even more appley and amazing. So it's got bright, zingy hits of spice, warming spices, cooling spice, kind of like citric spices to bring out the taste and zing in apples. That's why I designed it. Or that's why I made it. So just a little boop, boop. Oh, that's cold. Oh, just dip. Oh. There we go. That's good for crust number 2. That's okay. It's fine because when we vac seal this, it'll force everything together and it'll force it to hydrate. We'll use less water than it actually even gets. There we go. I love that I can use science to make up for my lack in skill. A butter pie dough, all butter pie dough, 2 teaspoons apple pie spice. Another. Damn it. That's way under. What? That's good. That's exactly what it is. Okay, cool. Okay. Cutting this into discs. That's one already disc. So happy to see you on Red Note. Thank you so much, Wendy McDaniel. I am also on, yes, Red Note. I'm thinking about just making that one like a place for my dogs. But YouTube is still my main platform. That has always been for a while. I think people are surprised sometimes to see me here when they just know me as like a straight up TikToker. Oh, okay, that was cold. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How do you like Red Note? I think Red Note is fun. It is giving me special fun community that TikTok was when it just started, like just like a magical positive place. We'll see what it's like. Well, it's getting banned too. I mean, there's no way that the United States is going to allow for such positive, like so much positivity between a show of like, you know, they're not gonna let China look as good as it does on Red Note to Americans. And China doesn't want Americans speaking to their own citizens freely in that way either. So both countries have very vested interests in their citizens not being able to communicate with each other. So that's if it gets banned, we can use a VPN. Maybe. Mainstream American users are going to ruin Red Note. I forgot to add salt and spice. Ooh, should we do? We're gonna do 3 apple pie spice crusts, and then we're gonna do 3, 2, because more is more. More is more. And then we're gonna do 3 5 spice crusts, 3 savory pie crusts, and 3 sweet pie crusts, or 3 apple pie crusts, because I want to make apple pies this week. You don't see this behind me, but let me show you. Who's chilling? Hi. Does the butter smell good? Yeah? Butter smell good? You can't lick it because I'm still making stuff, but glad you like the smell. Ooh. There we go. Hitting like on it. Thank you so much, Salt and Pepper. But as I was saying, I don't think mainstream Americans would be on Red Note because a lot of them are just like afraid of the idea of like a Chinese government owned app in general. That was 2 teaspoons of apple pie spice again. Yes, it was 2 teaspoons of apple pie spice. Not making pie, but just making pie crusts or pie dough. I like to do a bunch of these and then store them in the freezer because that way it seems like just like a little bit less work when it comes time to actually make the pie. Like maybe tomorrow I'll make pie filling. Because you have to understand, like, you know, I don't just have like pies to make today. I've got a video to edit and post for shorts. And then I gotta go work out. And then I gotta go cook and start for my next video. So there's only so much I can do at once. Even though today's a weekend, but Little John's out of town today, so I figured just to make it a super productive day. Squishing butter is so much fun. Morning from LA, good morning. Dr. Sam the Frog. I hope you're doing all right. Hope things are good. Hope everything's safe and you're not inhaling too much smoke or anything like that. Hope you're masking up. All right. Let's let this chill for a little bit more while we partition the rest of the butter, the other butter. Oh, that's one thing we can do. We can prepare the other flour. See, this is why I like to repetitive motion, and then you can start to find places for efficiencies, such as like this, where I can start to, while that butter is chilling, do a preliminary setup of this butter and let this get cold. I will put this in the fridge and close the window instead. Fucking freezing right now. My word. This one is 5 spice. Close to eaten, but not close enough to evacuate. Oh, Lord. Oops. Pizza butter. Good afternoon from the UK. How am I after the TikTok ban? So a lot of people have the assume that I am primarily a TikToker, and while I did start off as a TikToker years and years ago, by years and years ago I mean literally two, I made the conscious effort to diversify my platform, and so you'll find that, like, you know, I have more cooking videos on Instagram and YouTube than I do on TikTok, and I have for years. And so, like, yeah, people do associate me with being a TikToker a lot of the time, but fact of the matter is, I have been on YouTube more and Instagram more for a very, very long time. And so I feel bad for my friends who did not do this, and are more in trouble, but I personally am not very much affected at all by the ban itself. I should switch. Not as sharp. Yeah, this. All butter pie dough, 5 spice, 2 teaspoons. Oops, that's an I, not a T. There we go. Now we can get straight to this. Actually, let's get the other one ready first. $150. $117. That's a good. That's pretty good already. No, if it was cocaine, I would be moving much more quickly. Are you eating pieces of butter that's falling on the floor, Boba? My little butter dog. butter dog boba. Mochi has joined us. Where am I going when I go off to the woods? Are you asking me? Or is that somebody else in chat that's going to the woods? Good morning. Me? Oh, I go to there are campgrounds in the thumb of Michigan. If you look up where the thumb of Michigan is, it's pretty easy. Just look at Michigan on the map and it looks like a mitten. And there's a part of it that looks like a thumb. That's only a couple of hours from me. Is this a TikTok loss therapy group today? Are people mourning the loss of TikTok? Am I going to do more lives here? I've been doing more lives here. I've stopped doing lives. I started doing lives on TikTok way back in the day. But I had switched here like years ago. So, yeah. So yeah, I have been here this whole time. In fact, we made a whole pie together like last month. I've got tons of stuff here. Like I have a members page. I've got a community page. That one's free. The members page is like a little bit of money every month, but you get stuff like healthy food reviews and written out recipes and special short form videos. I used to be on your daily morning lives on TikTok. Oh, well, welcome, Bria. Welcome back. We still do them here. Because I'm going to be... Not to TikTok, I found John on YouTube. Nice. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I love TikTok, and I think it is awful that we have lost... Hank Green actually made a really good point in one of his mutuals posts that TikTok it's not just a freedom of speech issue, but it's also a freedom of assembly issue, because this is how we gather now. Like, we are literally gathered here today, right now. Like, this is how people get together, especially like after COVID. So it is also a freedom of assembly issue, which is such a good point. But apart from what he said, a lot of us who got started on TikTok felt very left behind by TikTok when they decided to switch to Shop, and they decided to focus on other things instead of like the content creators. Naturally, TikTok does have to make money. It was a business, so I get why they did what they did, but it really like screwed a lot of us over. So a lot of us are already here on YouTube, and have been here on YouTube for a really long time. I mean, your big TikTok stars like, you know, Chris Olsen and who is that one lady? Who is that one like girl? She's got she has a podcast. Brittany Broski, Drew Afuelo. Like, those are huge TikTok stars that like never had to move, and they got started around the same time that I did, but a lot of us had to move. All right, I think I have crushed this already. Cool. How are we doing here? I think have we squished all the butter? We have, and I think now we switch to the other one. What a lot of people don't get point of the ban is forcing the sale to U.S. owners, which certainly won't be a reasonable price. Yes, a lot of what Congress thought was going to happen was they thought they were going to force a sale of TikTok, the same way that they did with Grinder, because Grinder was owned by a Chinese company, and they felt for like safety reasons that it needed to stay to be an American company, so they forced the sale of Grinder. What they didn't bank on, what Congress did not bank on, was the fact that Grindr started off as an American company. So just because it was purchased by a Chinese entity, it still, at the end of the day, was an American company. TikTok, yes, is an American company, but it didn't start off that way. Like, it started off Musical.ly and stuff like that, but TikTok at its core was like its technologies, its algorithm that seemingly so simple that reels and shorts have a really hard time emulating for some reason. I do think there are philosophical reasons why it seems that, you know, between Red Note and TikTok, why it seems that Chinese apps or maybe Asian social media networks seem to be so much more community focused and seem to be so much more welcoming than American ones. But at the end of the day, they wanted the algorithm. American companies wanted that algorithm. They did not bank on the idea that a Chinese company would be like, no, we're just going to shut it down. And so it was never a safety issue for them. It was always like a muscling in. And if you look at AOC's post on her Instagram about like how safety was not ever really an issue, even though they made it a big issue, like what they found or what their investigations unveiled in as far as like TikTok and their concerns, they had nothing. They were shocked at how much nothing there was. So yeah, they wanted a sale. They wanted TikTok to be an American company. Chinese company was like, no. And so now they are left with a bunch of people, millions upon millions of people, without the platform that they love so much. But like in those millions of people, small business owners, not just content creators, but restaurants, shops, stores, all of them are now out of income. And like billions upon billions of dollars is now like lost in the ether because they decided to close this platform. You can think what you want about TikTok. I don't really care too much about it anymore, especially personally. I'm here, obviously, and I have been here for a while. But you can't deny its impact, and unfortunately, TikTok has done more for the American economy and small businesses and American families than either Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts has. YouTube has had a bigger impact, but Instagram itself, not to the scale that TikTok has in that amount of time. I think we can. Oh, I'm gonna have to clean the flour off of this. I think this might be my last. This might have been my last apple pie spice one. I can't remember now. Oh no! Let me smell the $2 to see real quick. This one might have been the spot 5 spice. I think this one might have been apple pie spice. Do you remember? Does anybody remember if this went into this bowl? Who is paying attention? I think this one went into this bowl. It's okay. We'll figure it out. Maybe once I put water in it. Once I put water in it. You said 3 and 3. I know. I've got 1, 2. Yeah, I have one more. I have one more apple pie. I think it's this one. I think it's this one. I think it's this one. Because I was making this one before, because I made this bowl before the last metal bowl. Yes, that is this one. A little water helped. Do you know any other TikTokers going live on YouTube as well? I have no idea. I hope more. I don't know who goes. Some people go live on YouTube. Some people go live on Instagram. I don't really like going live on Instagram. Too many friends there. Like people from my real world life. I don't really. Yeah, I don't need it. I don't need them all up in here. I like my online community to just be that. For real, I don't need my mom asking me questions during our live. Backseat driving during the whole cook. Ooh, that would be awful. Do I play Fortnite? I do not. Isn't that one of the, like... I'm pretty sure Fortnite is, like, also... The law that banned TikTok also applies to CapCut, Lemonade, obviously Red Note. I think it also applies to, like, it. I don't know if it's League of Legends. I'm pretty sure it applies to, as well as I think Fortnite. You might want to check. What is my favorite pasta dish? I love like a thick meaty thing, like a rabbit ragu. Tencent, is that the game developer or owner? Oh, back on Tumblr? That would be something. I think this is my best one so far. Doesn't have anything in it. That's the one problem with doing things in out of order. You kind of forget what you did do and what you didn't. Cutting back on social media use, period, sounds very healthy. If they take away League of Legends, I think things will turn ugly, like scary ugly. We'll see. Maybe people will start voting. Maybe things do need to get a little ugly. Or even uglier, who knows? Good morning, Helen. Again, what am I making? I am making pie dough. That's all we're doing today. Because I don't like to because pie is so messy and takes so long that I like to break up the steps into, damn it, not enough water. I like to break up the steps into days where I just make a bunch of stuff. So I like to do a bunch of pie dough one day, and then there we go. And then I do pies on like another day. Why do I keep smelling? Because it smells good. Oh, didn't label this. Because look at this mess. Like, I'm just not gonna make just one pie if I'm gonna make a mess like this. And because pie dough freezes so well that it's like great. I can make, oh damn. Oops, I need more flour. Go. Felicia, hi there. How many did I make already? I think I've made, I'm making 6. I'm sure it'll come up lovely. Thank you. Hopefully it will. We'll see. I am just a beginner when it comes to making pies, so we definitely have to see. And then we'll clean up together, and that'll be it. That'll be our life for the day. I love your goals in the collection that I have hanging around. Thank you. I don't know what you mean. Oh, the bowls. Let's cool that off. That butter is. Where are the dogs? Right here. Sniffing out butter. Trying to find some butter. Sorry about that, guys. Ran out of battery. You guys still there? Oh, we lost like half the people. That's okay. I'm glad I could resume the live, the stream. Yeah, but my battery all out flat out died, so I had to plug it into the wall. Luckily, there's a wall outlet right behind you. Thanks. The dogs overloaded the phone with cuteness. That's pretty much what, yes. I feel like that would happen. We are on our last one, and I am feeling pretty great about it. Upcoming music project. I'm not a musician. Loving the little healthy food reviews. Thank you. I've got another one to actually like a healthy ingredient, another healthy ingredient one that I'm going to bring up pretty soon. But I'm back onto my like it's mushroom season for me. So I'm doing a lot of mushroom content right now. What is one of my favorite pie fillings? Aside from the healthy stuff, I don't think there is any healthy pie. I'm pretty classic. I love an apple pie. I love apple pie. I love sweet potato pie. But then I love savory pie, like a steak and Gruyere. Mmm. Mm-mm-mm. I have a in my book. I've got a recipe for beef and broccoli pot pie. It's pretty good. If you don't like a food, you don't like a food. I don't think people should force people. You can like bring it on to upon yourself to like expand your horizons and find more things that you like, but I don't blame people for not liking something. Maybe they just had a bad experience with it. Maybe they've never had a good one. All right. Let us mix this one last dough. Portobello mushrooms are the exception. I do not like those. I think they're like a cop out mushroom. I think there are so many more interesting mushrooms than portobello. But mush, but portobello is better than no mushrooms though. Cousin Jake. Just in time for us to finish this one last pie dough and also clean up. I don't know how late you are, but you're here. We've been online for 113 minutes. That is our last one. 5 spice. So, to those joining in, and valued member, oldest member, Cousin Jake, of the channel, we made a whole bunch of pie doughs for me to work on later, to make pies with later. And we did 2 types. We did one that I called an apple pie spice, which is a mix of different spices that I felt would be conducive to apples. Call it apple spice, not apple pie spice. Apple pie spice I feel like is real, a thing. And then I did a 5 spice crust to do more savory or sweet. 5 spice would also work with chocolate, so. Let's get our hands clean. Let's vacuum seal these pie crusts and put them in the freezer to store. And then we can like hang out while I clean up that insane mess. All right. Oh, crap. Why don't I clean up first, because I can't take you off the charger because the battery's low. $10.25. I haven't had anything to eat yet today. Gotta fix that too. The cleavers all look. Oh, thank you. Where is the link for the paid subscription channel? It's in my memberships. So if you like look on my channel page on YouTube, and then you find members or memberships, I think I'm not really quite sure. I can look. I wonder if there's like a way for nope. What can I press? Oh, retouch? Nope. Um nope. So yeah, if you just look on memberships on my page, uh on my like YouTube channel page, you'll see it. And over there you get healthy snack food reviews. I do a lot of like health and wellness based stuff over there. So healthy junk food reviews. I talk about like healthy ingredients like sugar substitutes, behind the scenes stuff. Thank you. Thank you, Jake. And then I also do written recipes for my shorts and videos. Um, so that's like the main thing. I spend time writing down the recipe and like for the videos that I make. So it's kind of like eventually eventually it'll turn into like a giant living cookbook in a way. But we're still young. I'm also starting to do recipes where I can like include the macros because I'm working on like a health stuff. I'm working on like more health recipes. So recording macros as I do the measurements out has been like a goal of mine, and it's a lot easier now that I have a system to do it. And this is the worst part. It's just the mess that baking makes. I mean, I'm a messy cook too, though, so I can't really just blame it all on baking. I also think I'm going to start doing like more chefy techniques. Talk more about things like sous vide and using specialized equipment, that kind of thing. Things that don't really like live on my channel, but still are very much food related. I don't know. There are a lot. We are all multifaceted people with lots of different varying interests. I've been around long enough that I've done a lot of stuff with my life, so memberships are kind of like my window into sharing that part of myself. Those parts of myself, I should say. I really enjoy doing it. I have a huge countertop no matter what I'm using, all of it. Oh, word. No, I totally know what you mean. This isn't even. This is the countertop space that I use for baking. Is that what it looks like when somebody becomes a member? Wendy, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Welcome. I don't think anybody has ever become like a member while on live before. I found out you can use an you can make sous vide eggs in a lot of your Instapots. That's like the best thing too. When you have like a thing that you've had and owned, and then someone's like, "Oh, you know, you can do this really cool thing with it," and it just like changes your whole outlook. Is great. Because then you feel like, you get even more value for this thing. There is flour everywhere. All right, cool. Cries in small countertop. I think think we're at a place where I can, there we go. Like, I've got plenty of countertop space, but at the same time I don't, so. All right, we are going to, the sound is gonna change. We're gonna switch you over to like hanging out with me like this. Oh, I gotta do that too. There. All right. Hi. Hello. Boop. Boop. Did you throw up on your sister? Why is there barf on her hoodie? Mochi. We don't throw up on our... You're lucky you had that hoodie on. Otherwise I would have to like taking you into the shower and clean the yak off. Look at her. She's like, I've got vomit on me. All right. It's never easy. All right. Let's carry on with the plan. One, two, and sorry about that. Hi. All right. So, what is the easiest way to carry all of this stuff? Put it in a box. Boxes are fantastic technology. I'll put it in a box, and then I'll put that box in another box, and I'll nail that box to myself, and then I'll smash it with a hammer. What is that movie? What movie am I referencing? What is that? What film is that from? Does anybody know? Yeah, Emperor's New Groove. I know I didn't do the quote properly, but the fact that y'all got it, I'm very proud of you all. Oh, I can feel how freaking cold it is down here. Ooh. Why do we even have that? You designed a knitting pattern from that movie? That is so cool. I think knitting is so relaxing to watch. I don't do it myself, but I think it's relaxing to watch. Instant hydration. Oh, so soft. So soft. So pliable. So chunky. So easy to freeze. What do you do on a channel? Thanks, little Fred. I am a cook. I like to teach people how to cook, but not this thing. I'm learning how to bake. I'm teaching myself how to bake pie, so we're just on this journey together. But I'm really good at cooking a lot of other stuff. Cass wants to see my freezer. Sure. Let me just do this last round, and then I'll show you. It's a little messy right now, no, I will say. Not messy, I would just say like it's a little disorganized. All right. Yes, my freezer. Here we have some like instant stuff, some bulgogi. We got red bean cakes. We got pulled up fried rice, hot pot stuff. We got natto because I love natto. Salmon roll. I love salmon roll. Some sauces. This is like my pesto. Some chili oils. And over here we've got a turkey because it was on sale. We've got all my doughs, pie crust, pizza crust, pie dough, pizza dough. And then we've got a meat section over here. This is like some brisket. I'm gonna do a duck video, chicken. Chicken should be actually up here, thank you. And then I got like some stuff for dog treats. Over here are like, some more like instant baked stuff. We've got some pre-made pie shells, some pre-made tart shells. We have Chinese donut, like that fried donut that you put in congee. Over here is my master stock, some chicken thighs, puff pastry, and lumpia wrappers. And then we have dumpling drawer, because everybody needs a dumpling drawer. I think that it is very important that people have access to dumplings at all times. And that is my freezer. That is the freezer tour. I'm going to take this one with me because we're going to make some pie. We're going to try to make pie tomorrow. Today's Sunday. Yep. Eclairs are difficult. I'm not a baker. I'm not a pastry person either. I'm just learning how to make pie because I want to make pie. I'm more specialized in noodles and soups and dumplings and stuff. If you look at my channel, you'll see all this stuff I'm good at. Okay. We can put this over here. Let's just relax a little bit. Did a lot of work already. That was been on live for 131 minutes. Made that's a lot of pie dough. I made enough pie dough for 6 pies. Well, 3 pies if you're doing double crust, but there we go. So let me just plug this guy in. Very productive morning. What are you guys doing the rest of the day? Happy MLK Day, by the way, tomorrow. Once we get a nice charge going, we can move around a little more. But for now, we just... I'm about to do this. I know I just cleaned this countertop. I should have done this before I cleaned this countertop. I'm an idiot, but this is where I'm at in life. God damn it, already. Okay, come on. Okay. wasn't too bad. I've got you back on the smart pedestal, except he's covered by a, unfortunately, he's covered by a charging cable. There we go. I think that's better. There. Currently learning to cook, but you love baking. Just earned another sub. Are you doing a live anytime soon? I will try to go live tomorrow. I do lives as I'm able, but I do enjoy live streaming. I'm trying to be better at it. Okay. Smart pedestal is not so smart. There we go. Maybe that'll help. Well, I blinded him. He's just looking around like, what is going on? Okay. Is this clean enough for me to put the shit back? I think so. I think it is. Aw, dummy. Where's the dog? We gotta take that sweater off of you. Boba, come here, girl. I'm so sorry, but your sister threw up on your head. Come here. Come here. Come on. It's okay. Come here, girl. I know, you're so cozy and warm, but you literally have vomit on your head. Sweet, sweet girl. Sweet, sweet girl with an older sister who... Okay. Oh, and I know you're just so cozy in this. Oh, so sorry. So sorry. So sorry. I'll wash this and I'll put it back on right away, okay? Okay? And you, Missy. Kind of fell out of yours. You didn't yak on your own pajamas, did you? You get nervous? Or did you accidentally eat too much flour? Hmm? Did you eat flour off the floor and then throw up? Yeah? Okay. I know you're sorry. You're sorry. You're sorry. Please don't throw up on me. Okay. Okay. Let's go. We'll put this down in the basement. Big stretch. All right, now I need to eat something because I've done all of this and I haven't eaten yet today. So we will have a protein shake. We're gonna start off with one of these. She's so sorry. I'll take my creatine too while I'm at it. I would have yacked if I did what you just did without food. I think my protein powder is like, I use Canadian protein. It's super high quality. It does not have an issue at all when it comes to like me digesting it. I do that literally all the time, and I don't have a strong stomach, so I highly recommend it. They also do batch testing, so there's been a report saying that a bunch of protein powders are like chock full of lead and cadmium. Not in that one. I can actually like cross-reference the bag of protein that I buy, and they will show what the report of the testing is. So free from that too. Is it whey? It's whey. And these are my creatine gummies. I love them. They taste so good. I actually eat one more than I need. Am I a dad? Yes, I am. I'm father to these children. Who obviously need me. The monohydrate. The monohydrate, like, not a big fan of the bloating at the start, but it's more about like keeping up with it than anything else. And when your creatine is like a delicious gummy, it's really easy. It's really easy to keep up with it. And they don't sponsor me or anything. I pay for that shit like everyone else. Check to make sure Amazon didn't drop off anything before I go downstairs. Nope. All right. Woo, what a day, what a day. Okay. Oh, hello. Okay. I know. It's been a lot already, huh? And big ears. She likes to stick her snout in places. like she'll put it like in your elbow or in creases. I think she just likes a warm nose. So yeah. Are they missing Little John? Yeah, they are. She does, especially. Are they friendly to people they don't know? She is a little nervous around people she doesn't know, so she'll bark at you, but she won't bite. She, if anything, she loves people she doesn't know, but she is more dangerous to people she doesn't know because she tends to like jump on you and try to like hug you and give you kisses, and people don't realize that like she's not aggressive, she's just lovable and dumb. Eee, my ear. You bought an oxen forge. What is your favorite dish to cook in a new wok? Steak and onion stir fry. Steak and onion. So you like little slice. And you, if you don't eat steak, mushroom and onion stir fry is good too. But I like to stir fry onions. Chop your onions like really in slices that are big, because the onions will caramelize into your wok, and it will actually help with the seasoning. So, and she does this. Her head is so heavy, and she just like rests it on you. That's all she does. And then you just feel like maybe you're not such a bad person after all. Anytime a dog does that, you're just like, I feel okay. If I send you money, are you willing to go to the pet store and buy a toy right now? You don't need to. Because in fact, just yesterday, I ordered a bunch of Kong Wubbas. They're like Kongs, but they're covered in fabric, and those should be here any day. So I will say that they're from you. I will say that it is from you, Diane. I will give them one on your behalf. Oh, wok fried eggs are the best. How much does she weigh? She's like 80 pounds. I do have a grandfather clock. It's in the living room. Is it Sunday? Is this Sunday dogs? Are we Sunday dogs? My clock is fast. We definitely just have it for decoration and vibes, because it makes ticking sounds, like it's an actual old school ticking grandfather clock. And I just like the way that it sounds in the house. Are you reading the chat? How amazing how heavy the head, considering they contain no thoughts. None whatsoever. Not a single one. This reminds me of your camping videos, just chilling with the pup. That's literally all we do. Just chill, right? Yeah. Mochi likes to chill too. Boop. She's feeling so extra lucky today, aren't you? Oh my goodness, big stretch. Ah. This is my baby. I carried her. I carried this for 9 months in my womb. My whole ass child. And she will need me for the rest of her life. Come here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, we're gonna go wash your sweater so you can be nice and warm again, huh? She'll actually let me carry her like this. I know she doesn't like it, but yeah, she will let me. Okay, off you go. Come on. Come on. Gotta get up. Up, up. Yip, yip. Oh, no, no, baby. Okay. She's also ostriches. Okay. Okay, sweetheart. All right. Can we not? This doesn't seem right. All right. The angle is unfortunate. See, it's not just me. She'll also do it to the floor. Your cat does that? All right. Okay, we'll get your sweater going. See, she likes to be warm. The oven is nice and warm all the time, so that's it for the stream today. I think it's time for me to go. I have to go hit the gym. It's also noon, almost noon. I have to go edit a video and then hit the gym. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for joining us on the live today. Hopefully you can follow along if you ever want to make pie dough. You can just look this video up. I will see you later. Have a great weekend. Happy MLK if you're in the United States. Happy TikTok over day. And yeah, I'll talk to you later.